Okay. Well, try again, as they say. Vocals. All right. Um, so let's add a vocal track, and got a acoustic guitar scratch track. We've got a very simple drum loop, just for the time being, and let's add audio track, microphone Yeti Classic. That's correct. Call that main vocal. Whoops. Okay. Vocal. All right. We have levels. Yes, we have levels. Hopefully they're not too hot. It's looking like it might be too hot, but let's give it a try. Still have motion. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's give it a shot. One more preferences check. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Into the vocal booth. Hopefully we'll have... well, might as well do this. May as well just do a little EQ. And a little bit of compression. Let me see. Pro channel and see, that is guitar. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Clean and transparent. No tube. EQ, we're going to go with acoustic, big and bright. And just go ahead and put good old Waves IDX on there. Right. Take it off the loop. There was a hiccup there, huh? For now. What was that hiccup there? Let's see. What is that? What's going on with that? Let me see. Let me mute the drum. Just hear the click. Yeah, okay. That was just my poor timing, but it's just a scratch track for the time being. I might as well go back and retrack this guitar. I don't know. The click track is just not audible enough when tracking. It's worth another go. Why not? Should have just gone ahead and set the drum loop from the beginning. It was lazy of me. Okay, so let me see. I don't want to disconnect the wrong thing this time. Still got video there. Okay. So I want to go back to... Yeah. I'm going to go back to my... guitar tracking mic. Okay, yes. All right. And the guitar tracking mic is C10. Now it should ask me momentarily if that's what I really want. Well, come on. C300. Come on, cakewalk. Let me see here. Properties. C10. OBS picked up on it. Why you no pick up on it, cakewalk? Come on, cakewalk. time. Come on, cakewalk. There we go. Yes. Preferences. Yep. And yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's give this another shot. We got levels. Yep, we got levels. All right. Got video. And I wonder if it'd be better. Yeah. That's good right there. Okay. This is an old song that I've attempted to record several times. And this time I'm going to attempt a very spare arrangement, tracking with the Lean Bear acoustic capo on the first fret. So it's in B flat minor, and hopefully this is going to go better than it did the first time. I just had a litany of things go wrong the first time around with this stream. I've got a bad shoulder and it's given me hell tonight. So, right shoulder, this one right here. It's not feeling nice. So, but I'm going to try to see if I can get through this. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? Let me just hit play and make sure I can hear. Come on, where are we? There's the mouse. Okay, we are in the DAW, and the keyboard is not working, of course. It's always some bullshit. Always something, man. Just never ends. The bullshit never ever ends. Okay. Should work now. Should work. Should being the operative word. Should. Yeah. Okay, it's sounding good. Alright, that's much better than a click track. And let's see if I can get through this on this bum shoulder. Alright, I've got the small diaphragm condenser. Small diaphragm condenser on a tripod, pointing roughly at the 12th fret at roughly a 45-degree angle. Neck, microphone axis, like that. 12th fret, like that. Prefer to have it like from this angle, pointing at the saddle, but obviously that's not happening in this little space here. But it sounds okay, and it's could be a little bit closer actually, but roughly 17 inches. So let me see if I can that's how I'm going to try playing it this time. Let's give it a go. Good enough for now. Much better than last time. I was just rattled with frustration and impatience, and that's not a good way to be. It should be all right. Just gonna have to go to the process menu, give it a nudge to the left, probably by 2, just a few milliseconds to the left, and that should take care of any tracking latency. Let's just hear if we're in time. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with a different EQ setting though. No, not that one. Not that one either. Yeah, that's better. This guitar is very mid-rangey. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes tracking that, and we're ready to track a vocal now. So, yeah. Let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. I'm going to light a couple of candles here just to... What's a vocal tracking session without a fire hazard? Okay. Hello. There we go. Maybe throw a little bit more light on the subject and set the mood a little bit better. We go out and yeah, I gotta switch microphones. Okay, good. Video is still rolling, no mishaps. All right. And let me see here. Oh, switch mics. All right. I don't want to unplug the wrong thing like I did last time. That's it. Okay, so unplugging the C10. Audio engine dropout. Okay, well, that's not good. Yes, that's right. I better check my master out. Okay. All right. Now, I think this is the Yeti. Let's plug the Yeti in and see if Cakewalk senses it. In the meantime, I can, oh yeah, there we go. Yes. Thank you very much, Cakewalk. kind of get myself more in the mood, I'm going to throw on some yeah, let's try. I'm not going to go with this much reverb in the end, but I like tracking with reverb. And this is a good preset here. Which one is it? Alan's Deep Bath. That one right there. Let's see how it sounds. I don't know. That's a bit much. No. Let me see. Let's take that out and let's go with oh, what was it? Yeah, let's go with tone boosters module. And let's put that on. Add warmth. Let's see how that sounds. What's the one I want? The one I want is yeah, that's not going to be in the final mix by any means, but fun to track to. Fun to track to. Yes, I still have. I keep worrying about the camera freezing. It was freezing up earlier. And okay, so now we're going to find out if OBS gives me latency-free vocal tracking. Just restarted the computer, and there haven't been any major glitches, so hopefully it will do that. Okay, Yeti, that's good. And I need to, just in OBS, I need to make sure that, let me see. Gotta select Yeti and OBS. Oh, there goes the yawn. All right. 3:08 a.m. here. Okay, so, and do we have signal? Yes, we have signal. All right, so when possible, I like to track with some EQ and some compression and some reverb. If I can get away with it, and I'm going to find out if I can. So first off, vocal track. Select the vocal track, and I'm going to go into the Pro channel here and just some presets. Let me see, vocal smooth. What is that? Vocals lead smooth, yeah. And this one, yeah, might as well go with, what is it? Lead one smooth. Yeah, that's a good one. Just for the time being. Um, vocal compression. It's hard to get enough vocal compression, so vocals lead smooth on that. And what else? Well, I'm gonna go with tone boosters. Evoke. Well, first we're gonna go with first we're gonna go with tone boosters Evoke. Where is it? Evoke. There we go. Just turn on the gate, the compressor, and the de-esser. Exciter, I'm not so sure I'm going to want that. Well, I'll just turn it on anyway. And just leave that there for now. Waves IDX, I generally like it for vocals right around here. And way up on that, up around 190 something. That's good. And then, of course, a touch of reverb would be nice. So, going to go again with Tone Boosters reverb set to Cathedral 2. That's nice for tracking. And then, well, I'll click on the input echo when I get into the booth. All right. Let's see. Okay. Sip of cola. Sip of cola. Sounds like a county in Florida. Sippicola County. I'm with the Sheriff's Department, Sippicola County. Sir, you are under arrest for pointless late night live streaming. But sir, you're out of your jurisdiction. This is South Korea. You're not in Sippicola County, sir. Well, I must have taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Bad jokes, dad jokes. Okay. Maybe I'm going to salvage this experiment here. Here we go. Will I get latency-free tracking with the input echo? The camera's not frozen. No, it is not. Okay, good. All right. Input echo on. Input echo on. Yes, I think I'll get away with this. This song requires big, deep breaths. All right, let's give it a shot.
Well, I've had it up to here with all their fake-ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Nope. There's just a little bit of latency there. Not gonna work. So, that's okay. Sometimes I get away with it, sometimes I don't. Let's try it again. I have had it up to here with all their fake-ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set of deadly jaws designed to chew up our perfection and spit it into flaws. When I am plotting my escape, the only thing that gives me pause is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. Once upon a time I lost a piece of my mind to a flash of somber lightning, almost rendered me blind. I surely would have lost my way but for some friends who were kind enough to lead me back along the labyrinths I'd left behind. Still when I'm groping for my keys, the only thing I seem to find is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy. His smile is like a code of honor graven in stone. He never says a word, but he won't leave me alone. His eyes shine like a blizzard on the telephone. Sometimes he tries to laugh, but it just comes out a groan. For he remembers the garden well and the flaming shapes of hell. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. Well, it's a sickness I know, but ever since my youth I have entertained the hope of ascertaining the truth. Meanwhile, who knows how many blue moons have gone by, and then poof, I've just been chasing dancing cats across a hot tin roof to nab a postulate of which the one and only proof is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, 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 so heavy. Oh. Yeah, the last part there at the very end, not happening. Oh, clap, clap. Cat is singing with you right now. She going crazy, Ed. Thanks for dropping back in, Nico. The first stream was a disaster, and I just had to throw it away and start all over again. So I just put together a real quick loop in the sequencer, Yamaha 707, and retracked the guitar proper. So there's a take, and let me just do my latency canceling nudge here, and we can listen to it through the effects that I have. Let's see, you could end it with sort of breathing effect. Yeah, this is all. I'll redo this, you know. These are scratch tracks basically, but who knows? I mean, sometimes I end up keeping scratch tracks. It's just that I didn't expect to hold on the E major so long in the outro, and I wasn't vocally in line with that. But anyway, this is about the experience and the new webcam for the tracking booth. You like the new webcam? I got it for a steal, about $8 US. And it's QHD, man. I mean, it's capable of QHD. So, one. I have the same one. Oh! The same webcam. Really? What a coincidence. Oh, mine isn't capable of QHD. Okay, well then it's not the same, is it? Oh, QHD is like the highest. I don't know. I did an unboxing earlier it's now 3:30 or so in the morning, so yesterday evening, hours ago, I did an unboxing video of it. Same outside at least. Oh, you can see the webcam itself? How can you see it? I don't know. Anyway, it's a good webcam. I got it for a very good price, so I'm happy. All right, let's make sure that we're lined up here. Good to have you back, Nico. Thank you. Well, I have had it up to here with all their fake-ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set of deadly
That's not
jaws
nearly good
designed
enough,
to
but-
chew up our perfection and spit it into flaws. When I am plotting my escape, the only thing that gives me pause is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room.
Oh, okay.
Well,
thanks.
He's so heavy, so heavy.
Thanks for the support, brother. Appreciate it, man.
He's so heavy, so heavy. Once upon a time I lost a piece of my mind to a flash of somber lightning, all but rendered me blind. I surely would have lost my way but for some friends who were kind enough to lead me back along the labyrinths I left behind. Still when I'm groping for my keys, the only thing I seem to find is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy.
What the hell is happening
So
with
heavy.
piping? I don't know.
He's so heavy. So heavy.
I'm feeling really bashful about my voice. It was a long day, man. I'm not at my best, but I felt like doing something musical tonight. And yeah, this is not by any means going to be in the final mix, but I just like this setting while I'm tracking.
Well, I have had it up to here with all their fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking
I like this setting for
case of
vocals.
probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set
Like,
of
yeah,
deadly
good
jaws
moment. Yeah,
designed
yeah.
to chew up our
You're right.
perfection and spit it into flaws. When I
It's not making excuses. It's a difficult song to sing. The lines are very long. You have to breathe. If I don't breathe, if I don't get breaths in at just the right moments, the right amount of air, you know, that's what the lyrics look like, you know. And but anyway, this was about just like vibing in the tracking booth with the new cam and just throwing something out there and hanging out with a friend. Oh, Nico, this song is almost 20 years old. I know where they all are. I mean, so I just need to practice it for a little bit. It's been a few months since I played it, so this is the first. You know, it's all good. But what I think might be fun right now is to do a bass line, and I was thinking of playing a bass line on the acoustic, and then using my pitch shifter to take it down an octave and see if I can get an acoustic bass sound. What do you think? What do you think of that idea, sir? Of course, I have to go back and change my microphone again, but... you think? I do want to put the just the E chord, just the E string. Get that fuzz. I don't know if I want to play the entire bass line just on the E string. Hmm. You might have something there. You might have something there, Nico. Just for the sake of time, I might get that fuzz, that buzz, that fuzz buzz, that buzz fuzz. I'm willing to give it a shot. I might just do some copy and paste. Let me. All right. So if I just play it on the E string, I hope you can. Can you see me? Can you see me with? Can you see me with the guitar? Can you see everything on the camera? That's it. That's it. I know. That's the intro. Why not just seeing you? Well, thanks, man. Simple. I'm trying to. I'm Nico. I'm trying to. I'm going for just something very simple, very sparse. I heard Josh earlier tonight talking about that. Got me thinking. So, real quick, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go out and switch microphones again. And I'm just going to come back and see if I can track the bass line for the intro that I just did, and then see how it sounds. Doing minimalism right now, too. Good. All right, man. We're vibing. Hang on. Okay. I appreciate you taking the time to be here, man. I really do. Uh-oh. Looks like I lost my studio cam. Oh. Okay. Let's go back here into, what is it? Camo. And there we go. That's back. All right. So switch microphones. Okay. And Nico, I kind of need your advice on something. Oh, it's too close to the mic. When I finish this live stream, if you could type something in the comment about this before we finish. I think there's a way. There's a way when I finish the live stream and I want to save it and it go. I want it to be public on my channel, but I want the chat. The chat, you know, the chat is all you, obviously, but I want the chat to appear in the video. On when people, if someone comes and watches the live stream later on, I want them to be able to see the chat so that they can follow our conversation. And in the past, I think that there wasn't, the chat wasn't visible in subsequent playback. I whip this thing to myself. Oh, really? Yeah, because I mean, if people can't read the chat, then it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So if somebody comes 2 or 3 days from now and they watch this, well, yeah, it's like chat replay. Like I finish the stream, it goes on my channel, and then tomorrow someone decides to watch it. If they don't see your comments in the chat, then it doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe, all right, this is not going to go on too much longer, so if you can bear with me for a few more minutes. Okay, I'm going to change microphones, okay? I will catch up with your comments here in a second. I got to concentrate. All right, yes. Nicotine. Stop audio. That's right. Oh, wait a minute. Mike Ox. Properties. Really? The Mike Ox 3. Oh, good. Okay. Hang on. I got to check something here, buddy. Okay, no filters. That's fine. I gotta make sure I'm all sorted out. No BS with my mics. Properties. Yes, that's correct. Okay. But no filters. No filters on this thing. Okay, I'll have to worry about that later. Now, preferences.
Okay. Cocksucking Cakewalk hasn't detected the microphone yet. Try again. All right. So what did it say? Right tab in YouTube, click edit. I'll write down a comment about it. Okay. Appreciate it. All right. That's my guitar microphone. Yes. Okay. Preferences. Right. Right. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're looking good here. Add a track. Input. C10. Create. Bass. Which, of course, in my way of ordering things, I'm going to stick just under the drum track. Okay. All right. And, of course, I'm not hearing that now because output's going through the microphone. All right. Don't show this device again. Bugger off. Jeez. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is my microphone tracking headset. Is that good? Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Very good. All right. I got signal. We've got signal. Am I going to play it with my thumb? Yeah, I guess I'm going to play it with my thumb. Can I remember it? Boy, that could I pull that off? That'll be cool if I can pull it off. Well, only one way to find out. Gotta skip a string. Yeah. Probably not going to pull it off in one go. I'm not a musician. All right. That. Wait a minute. All right. So I gave myself plenty of lead in there. Hit the wrong note. Got most of it. Got most of it. Okay, well, thanks for coming by again, Nico. Appreciate it. I hope I can figure out how to get those, get the chat to replay. See you on the flip side, brother. Thank you. Okay. Good. And process nudge left 2. Okay. All right. Now just pull off the that last bit. Start from here. Yeah. Punch in right there. And it's going to be that. Should be able to do that. Okay, here we go. Well, no. Close but no cigar. No. Wrong note. Shit. Man, I'm not a musician. All right. Hit it too soon. Ah. God, I suck. Ah, late. Better save. This is embarrassing. Damn it, I keep hitting that fret wrong. I keep hitting the fret. Not happy with that note. No. Okay. Oh. Just need more practice. Just needs more practice, right? But proof of concept. Proof of concept. This is proof of concept, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Oh, process. Nudge left. 2. Did it nudge? Did it nudge? Did it nudge? Undo nudge left 2. Okay. So back into the step back into the other room. All right. Don't need these anymore. All right. Okay. All right. So first, Pro Channel. Basic presets. Neve. Tube. Bass. I forget which one is better, 1 or 2. Let's go with 1 at first. Bass fingered. He said fingered. Okay. And generally, I don't go with this compressor. I go with the
PC2A leveler for bass. All right. And gain up around 57. Peak reduction down around 37. Yeah. Okay. Now, we're going to see if this idea works. Effects rack. Let's see, where's my pitch shifter? Is it Aegean? Yes, Aegean Music Pitch Proof. And pitch octave down. Wet. Oh, before that I should probably put the go with tone boosters, compressor. Let's go with strong compression. Let's just see how it's going to sound this way. Right. Oh yeah, got to reroute my output to the sound card. There we go. All right. Okay.
Well, I have had it up to here with all the fake.
Better than I expected, actually. Now, this Waves IDX has become like seasoning, like pepper and salt. Probably somewhere up in the high teens, I'm guessing. And let's get that nice and high.
Well, I have had it up to here with...
Okay. You're not supposed to do this, but I am a big fan of this sound on this. Well, man, I haven't used this one in quite a little while, actually. It's yet another stage of compression, but it has a very nice chorus effect. I like chorus on bass. Which has the effect of widening it. You're supposed to keep bass in the center, but I like this effect. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, let's see how it sounds. don't think so. Not this time. No. If anything, this bass part needs to be more focused. And I'm going to start with a different EQ setting here. I like that better.
Well, I have had it up to.
Yeah. Well, it's probably time to wrap this up. I started this tired, and I haven't gotten any less tired, that's for sure. Yeah, let's try bass 2. That's much better, okay. And just for the hell of it, yeah, it's just not, that one is not good on bass. Okay. Let me see here. I wonder, pull up good old Air Windows here. Sim Space Amp. Don't think so, but secret weapon. That's funny. Yeah, just roll the presents off and that's such a great secret weapon. Just need to roll the presence off a little bit. Maybe 35 is a little bit low. Maybe 30, 37, 39.
Just that fret buzz and that growl. It's a balance, you know. But let me see here. I wonder if that's better here. All right. And a little bit of funk. This is sandboxing, you know. I like playing with effects. Dreadful. What is that? Obviously not. Seasickness. Oh, these are stereo delays. I don't want a stereo delay on the bass. Let me see. Warmer bass. Warmer mids. Lush chorus. Nope, that's not going to help anything. I know. Not this one. Let's bring in Spectral OCS 45. Yes, indeed. And I'm just going to go with a preset for now. Add life. Bass enhancer. Bass squeezer. Let's see what bass enhancer does. I wouldn't call that enhancement. Well, where the hell was where were the bass? Where were they? Where were they? Bass squeezer. Bass squeezer, bass enhancer. making use of this plugin.
Well, I have had it up.
All right. Just for the hell of it, see, there's all these low category add life. Add. Why is the little tape not spinning? There, it's not spinning. What causes it to spin? I don't know. This preset is warmed up. I'm liking that. Low tape crate digging. What is that? Nah, too thin. Low add life. I like that. Good. Low add more life. Nope. Toronto Nights. Bendy. Nope. Ah, hey. Yeah. Good evening to you. Is it evening where you are? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Are you in Europe? Just a wild guess. I'm over here in South Korea. Croatia. Okay. All right. Eastern Europe. That was my guess. How are you? Are you? How did you find this this live stream? I wish you could talk to me instead of having to type, but I appreciate you stopping by, man. Really. I'm just starting this project, and I was just about to call it a session and get some sleep. But yeah. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Well, yeah, this is a studio of sorts. It's just it's my modest bedroom studio. Maybe I can give you a better view of it if you're interested. Are Are you a musician? Do you do studio work? I have all kinds of questions I could ask. Could you please like tell me more about yourself? Just yeah, whatever you. Pleased to meet you, by the way. My my musician name is Lean Bear, but you can call me Matt. I'm from the United States, but I've been in Korea for many years, and this is my home now. So I'm just going to just show you around a little bit. If you could just like tell me a little bit more about what you do and your interests. Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is, let me see. I'm just going to bring this up. There we go. So this is my, I'll just give you, actually pick up the camera and show you around a little bit. Don't need the earphones. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Very unexpected. Sometimes I do these live streams sometimes for 2 hours or more, and don't get a single view. But if I do them, if I do a live stream on the phone, then I get lots of people checking it out. But if I do it from my studio, not so much. But so this is my my bedroom, right? This is where I sleep with drums and other things on my bed. Oftentimes, there's my Linux computer station right there, and but this side of my room is. Hope I don't. Sorry, I hope I don't give you nausea here. But this end is my. Okay, got some pedals and a little bit of a pedal board, and then right here, I've got two of my three guitars that I normally use on that rack. One of them is currently in that tracking booth right there, which I built. I built this thing, I don't know, about 2-3 weeks ago. And you can see the inside of it on the webcam in there. So yeah, this is kind of my setup. We do the best we can with what we have, right? Okay, let me check the chat, see if you wrote anything. Let me see. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe I lost you. But even so, thanks for stopping by, man. You just bring this back down again. And okay, might as well just leave that like that. Okay. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I guess there must be some kind of character limit, right? Well, I mean, just like, do you play instruments? Do you sing? Do you write songs? Okay, sure, man. Maybe you just break it down into single sentences. I'm take your time to. I'm not in any big hurry here. I was just kind of like, while you're writing, I'll just sort of talk a little bit more about what I was up to. I'm these days normally I use a MIDI, like VST instrument for bass lines. Sometimes I do track bass with my electric guitar, and then bring it down an octave. But this time, for this song, I decided to try playing the bass line on my acoustic guitar, and then bringing it down the octave. And so that's what you're hearing now. Let's see, screen. All right. Studio owner, bass, trumpet, guitar, and keys. Multi-instrumentalist. Wow. I started on trumpet when I was an elementary school student, and I played trumpet through middle school. And then I got into guitar, Yeah. Looking for advice on recording a full band in the hill on my weekend house. Oh. You just said you're a studio owner. So if I have advice for that, you just said you're a studio owner. So if I, what kind of studio do you own? Recording a full band. I don't know if I can give you any advice because I've never done that before. I mean, I've been in bands in studio. I've never been a studio owner. Do it outside. Okay, well, I know that English is not your first language, and it's a hell of a language, especially with prepositions, You said full band in the hill on my weekend house. So normally we say things are in a house and on a hill. But now you say outside. So outside as in not inside the house. On the house, meaning like on the roof of the house. Could you maybe clarify that a little bit? Because I'm very interested in unusual recording situations. And in fact, one time I recorded a very unusual album in a very unusual recording situation. So do it outside. Yeah, so I'm waiting for more information. But I'll go on that. Do it outside in the springtime. Well, advice. Are you putting me on the spot? You said you're a studio owner, so I'm just a hobbyist. I mean at one time I was kind of semi-professional, but I'm the hobbyist. If I was in Croatia and I was going, if I was in the springtime and I was going up onto a hill to record an album outside, well, I'd want to know, I'd like to know what kind of music. Is there a genre? Can you give me some idea of what kind of music it is? Not that it's that important, but actually it is kind of important. Do you know Tom Waits? Are you a fan of Tom Waits? Okay. Studio is in my city. But there is I'm reading this out loud, by the way, because I don't know if this chat is going to be replayed when the video is posted. So if someone watches this later, I wanted this to make sense. Okay, good. Love Tom Waits. Good. Okay, studio. He says this is. Okay, I'm just gonna take a wild guess pronouncing your name. Could I say Kroniak? I think the J is pronounced like a Y, maybe in your language. Roni Kroniak. Is that close? Can I call you Roni? Or Roni? Roni says that studio is in my city, but there is a holiday similar to the 4th of July coming up. And there is an opportunity to have a band I work with to play on the hill. Man, I wish I could go there. I wish I could be there. I love stuff like that, man. It's a jazzy fusion hip hop. Okay. Love Tom Waits. I said it good. I'm sure you're being. Are Croatians known for being polite and kind? I don't know. I'm sure you're being kind, but okay. So jazzy fusion hip hop. I'm guessing that you're. I'm just gonna take a guess at your age. Mid 20s to early 30s. Studio owner, so you're not a kid. Although, in my experience, guys from your part of the world, you stop being kids very early. You're much more mature than males from my country. 33. Okay. All right. Jazzy fusion hip hop. I'm not much of a, I don't know, I'm not much of a hip hop fan, you know, although I can appreciate it when it's good. Love Tom Waits. See, in that kind of situation, I wouldn't be, well, okay, I might take a drum kit out there. I might have a drum kit out there. It's on a hill though. What's the angle? Is there a deck on the side of the hill? Is there is there a level surface that you're going to be on? Or is that everybody going to be like this? You know, like on an angle. Here, I might as well do this. And, hang on a second here. I'll wait for your answer. Blending mode. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Blending mode. Normal. Oh. Well, anyways, Bison. Put that on top. There we go. So, just gonna do a little color correction here. Yeah, that's better. All right, so there's a space for a band. Okay, so there's a level place for people to stand on and perform without rolling away. All right. Will there be an audience? Is this like an outdoor venue? Is it a proper stage? Or, I mean, is it portable rack with equipment? But I'm wondering mostly for the wind mic situation. 40-ish people. Wind. Is it windy there? Probably. Especially on a hill. Well, if it's windy, make sure you got good heavy stands, you know. A lot of gaffer tape. Tape stuff down. Make sure stuff is taped down. Rolls of gaffer tape. You know. Is it going to be during the daytime? If it's at night, then you're gonna want lighting, right? And if you're doing professional lighting, then there's like those umbrellas, those parasol looking things to reflect the light. And if it's windy, those things will catch the wind. You know, is it going to be during the day? Day or night, still magical. Different vibe. But I would daytime, evening. Okay. So you're not going to have to deal with like a bunch of lighting equipment. I wouldn't think. And so that's good. Rack gear, that's nice and heavy. So you said hip hop. So is there a drum kit involved? Okay, not the plan. Is that referring to the drum kit? I'm wondering if there's a drum kit involved. Hip hop, I'm thinking a drum machine. You have a DJ with like a DJ station, 808s, full on drums. Well, I might just me personally, I might look for some unusual things in the environment to use for additional percussion. I guess I would try to, as much as possible, I would try to incorporate the environment into the music. I mean, what's the point otherwise? You don't want it to sound like it was recorded in a studio, do you? Of course not. All right. 2 crash, floor, tom, hi-hat, clap, splash, etc. Okay. Only 1 tom? 3 toms? Anyway, I mean, is it a wooded hill? Are there trees, rocks? I've never been to Croatia. I've heard it's a very beautiful place. I kind of know what it looks like. I've seen a lot of pictures, and so it's not like barren. There's going to be stuff around there. I might also 1 tom. Okay. Well, you got other things. See, I'll tell you just really quick. Really quick. One time here in Korea, I recorded an album in a Buddhist temple hall that had like the ceilings. It was all wood, a big Buddha hall with the Buddha statues, and it was probably about 30 meters by 20 meters by the ceiling was probably 12 meters high with big rafters, and there was a big huge dragon drum and a big huge bell. I was living in the temple at the time. Okay, yeah. Send me I don't think you can send a picture in this chat though. They don't allow that. But anyway, here's the point of so I had written all the songs, and I had 2 nights, and I had 1 weekend basically to get this album recorded. It was out in the Korean countryside. And all the musicians I knew were from the capital city, Seoul, and they all came down on a Friday afternoon on the bus, and they'd never heard the songs. There were no rehearsals, But here's the point. So the drummer was a kit drummer. He played in a drum and bass duo, and he's a kit drummer. And there was no drum kit. I had put together a standing drum kit that you had. There was no kick. There was a bass drum, but it wasn't a kick drum. The drums were all traditional Korean drums, and there were no cymbals. However, there were brass rivets on the drums and ropes on the drums and other things that could be struck on the drums in the construction of the drums. And the kit player, he walked in and he looked at that. He said, "What the hell is this?" I said, that's your drum kit." Yeah, he was kind of, he was not too happy about it at first. But he said, "There's no cymbals." I said, "Yeah, exactly. You ever heard Tom Waits?" "No." He was a kind of a kid. And I says, "Well, anytime that you feel the impulse to where you're going to hit a crash or a china, hit something else. There's other stuff to hit." And he picked up on it and he ran with it, and he did really good. But my point being that, and there were other things in that environment that he began to tap and hit on other things that were, and there were onlookers, there were people there to witness the event, including the media, the Korean media, and I got a little bit of audience participation going. So that was the other thing I was going to suggest is you might want to involve. You said there were going to be 40-ish people. You might see if you can involve some of your audience in the performance, so that it is a session that could not. So it's a sound that could not have been achieved in any other location. So that's my advice, for whatever it's worth, sir. I assume you're a sir. So I guess you're looking for a picture. And until you respond, I'm going to go back to my wrapping up my tracking session. But if you're still listening, I really want to hear how this turns out. And if possible, I want to see how it turns out. You have the recording of this somewhere? Yes, I released an album, but it needs remastering. There's a story behind it. I tell you what, if you would be so kind as to contact me outside of this channel here, contact me by email, or if you're on Discord, send me an ad request on Discord. I would like to have an actual conversation with you, and then at that point, I would be willing to share those recordings with you. They were released on CD back in like 2007, back when people still bought CDs, and that's all I'll say about it for now. But yeah, I do have those recordings. So I hope you heard my advice. Use the environment and bring the audience in. Okay, well, Please don't take my laughter in the wrong way. It's positive laughter. I'm really surprised and taken off guard by this, but in a very pleasant way. So my here. I'm gonna type an email address in here. Lean Bear Music at gmail.com. And at Discord, I think my handle is lean_bear. I'm pretty sure. I can look it up real quick. I've got a few good friends there. I've got a friend in France, in Normandy. He's a painter and an electronica musician. He was here in the chat earlier before you showed up, Ninko. So here's my Discord. Is that showing up? Hang on. Should be showing up. Oh, there. Okay. I got too many elements here. Let me get rid of the booth cam. Okay. Get rid of everything but this. There. So that's my Discord, and Lean Bear. I'm pretty sure it's lean_bear. So, but send me an email, and we'll find each other, I'm sure. So, there we go. All right. So, anyways, I'm deciding on this. I just did the bass line for the intro of the song, and before I finished tracking it, it's just a viability test here. And I'm using a plugin from a Polish company that I guess they went out of business. And when they went out of business, they offered some plugins for free. Spectral, Polish. Great plugins. This is a cassette tape simulator, but it's very useful. It's not just a cassette tape simulator. It's a secret weapon if you know how to use it. So here's that bass line just on my acoustic without pitch shift. Played only on the E string. And then that's obviously way too loud. Well, all right. Get that down in the mix a bit. See, I want some of that fret buzz in there. I want that buzz and rattle in there, but just not so. Okay. Oh, you want to hear? Okay. All right. Let me just make one more little tweak here. I just want to. I just started this tonight. Excuses, excuses.
Well, I have had it up to here with all their fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set of deadly jaws designed to chew up our perfection and spit it into flaws. When I am plotting my escape, the only thing that gives me pause is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. Once upon a time I lost a piece of my mind to a flash of somber lightning, almost rendered me blind. I surely would have lost my way, but for some friends
I'll play you a
who were
Tom Waits
kind
cover
enough to
after
lead
this.
me back along the labyrinths I left behind. Still, when I'm groping for my keys, the only thing I seem to find is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy. His smile is like a code of honor graven in stone. He never says a word, but he won't leave me alone. His eyes shine like a blizzard on the telephone. Sometimes he tries to laugh, but it just comes out a groan. For he remembers the garden well and the flaming shapes of hell. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. He's so heavy. Well, it's sickness, I know, but ever since my youth, I have entertained the hope of ascertaining the truth. Meanwhile, who knows how many blue moons have gone by, and then poof, I've just been chasing dancing cats across a hot tin roof to nab a postulate of which the one and only proof is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's
right, that's where I lost the. Okay, so of course that's gonna have all kinds of other. I'm trying to do something a bit more minimal, but I don't know. I tend to have a lot of layers to my stuff. I'll play you a Tom Waits cover I recently did if you still have the time. Let me just go ahead and save this and close out of this. And so, you know the album Bone Machine? This is off of Bone Machine. Dirt in the Ground. You know that one? Of course, it's a dirge, right? I hope this is the right project. It looks right. Let me see. I got to check one thing real quick here. Cakewalk Projects. Dirt in the Ground. Goes down. That's OMD. Dirt in the Ground. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. All right. Well, you might not love when I do a cover. It's more of like an interpretation or a rendition, right? But here it is. I'm still not done with it, but the vocals. I need to retrack the vocals in this isolation booth that I built because concrete walls, and I was having some comb filtering in my vocal tracks. The microphone's very sensitive, so anyway, here it is.
What does it matter? A dream of love or a dream of lies? We're all gonna be the same place when we die. Your spirit don't leave knowing your face or your name, and the wind through your bones is all that remains. And we're all gonna be, all gonna be, all gonna be, all gonna be just dirt in the ground. Quill from a buzzard, the blood writes the word. I wanna know, am I the sky or a bird? 'Cause hell is boiling over and heaven is full. We're chained to the world and we all gotta pull. And we're all gonna be, all gonna be, all gonna be.
Sorry, dude, it was in mono.
Now the killer was smiling with nerves made of stone. He climbed the stairs and the gallows groaned. And the people's hearts were pounding, they were throbbing, they were red. As he swung out over the crowd, I heard the hangman said, we're all gonna be, all gonna be, all gonna be, Now can you tell me, slewing with a stone, the sky cracked open and the thunder groaned. Along this river of flesh, can these dry bones live? Ask a king or a beggar, and the answer he'll give is that we're all gonna be, yeah, yeah, all gonna be, yeah, yeah, all gonna be, yeah, yeah, all gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground.
That's more of a, that's kind of a typical sounding mix for me. So, thanks for the kind words. Circus feel. Yeah. Yeah. You picked up on that. That's, or carnival. Because, that's such a heavy element in his sound. It's like I want to do that vibe, but do it differently. That's the fun part of doing covers, right? Yeah, yeah. And the let's see, which drum kit did I use? I just recently got an electronic drum kit, and I'm teaching myself how to play it. This is before I got that. Although I did add some fills to it, but I was using Monster Drum. And let me see, I got to unfreeze that to look at it. Oh, crashed. It's been a long session. Anyway, I think it was an electronic kit. Like was it 808? It might have been an 808. And so yeah, mashup of sorts, Anyway, thanks for listening, man. It's such a pleasant surprise to have someone actually drop by. It's awesome. So, would you be so kind as to send me an email? It's like 5 a.m. here, and I have to. I have a wife, and I do need to take a nap before I get up and do Sunday with her. Triggers, yeah. Yeah. It's not ideal. Man, it's just such, for me, it's like, I'm 53 years old, right? And I first started you know, multi-tracking at home like back around 1999, 2000. And just the tools that we have at our disposal, it's just incredible. And so it's like we've almost got like too many tools. But at the same time, my philosophy is that if the song has strength and integrity, and if the artist is coming from a place of reality, then what we choose to use or not to use is almost secondary. It's more about intent and intelligence and artistic choices, and it either has reality or it doesn't. Anyway, an email, please do, man. Please do. I've got a small but very good circle of friends. I've got I've got a friend down in Australia. He's originally from the States, but he's been in Australia for 20 years, and that guy is. I'm a songwriter and a lyricist primarily. I play instruments pretty badly, but this guy is just an incredible musician. He has a real Hammond organ with Leslie speaker and a real studio down there, and my friend in France. I got a friend in Florida. And we all just kind of like, we listen to each other's work, and we help each other out with other things too. And I'd be really happy to, and I'd like to hear what you're doing over there. Absolutely, I have time for your song. Absolutely, yeah. How can I do it? Okay, type in Vroom, Suzivat. It's Croatian, but you'll get the feel. So I can find this on YouTube right now. I'll just assume that that's what we're dealing with. Okay, we still got OBS up. Let me see. Okay, let me see. That's what I can do. There we go. All right. So, how am I going to manage this? Okay, there we go. Type in, okay, I'm typing it in, right. I'm going to YouTube right now. Okay. Recently, I've been getting into Melvins. You know the Melvins? Oh my God. Melvins. Melvins make Metallica sound like church music. Okay. And I never got into them until I just, I know Kurt Cobain was really into him, but I was never into Nirvana. So anyway, okay. Vroom. VROOM hyphen. Oh, so it's like Vroom is the band name and Suzivat is the name of the song. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, my keyboard is acting up. All right. ROOM Suzivat. There it is. It came into autocomplete. Wow. Okay. Damn. Official video. animation. I like it already. So, Vroom Collective, is that your channel I should subscribe to? Vroom Collective? Subscribed. All notifications. All right. So let me go ahead and drag this down into the... Hang on. I'm going to... There we go. And... All right. Wait a minute. I need like actually more than 2 monitors. Okay, so official video. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I'm very pleased to meet you. Okay, so official video. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And here we go. Wait a minute. From the beginning.
Život s tobom je pjesma, pjevam ju dok sjedim na otoku iz snova. Idemo se maziti na moru, paziti da nam ta ljubav ne otplovi niz vodu. Dan je za gutanje oleandra, skuhaj nam čaj ljubavi, neka nam grlo izgori. Previše psujem sve te lijepe riječi.
It's almost kind of Zappa-like.
Hoću li večeras na pjevu ili je želeći? Izgubila sam mozak kao da sam mrtva. Nekad sam tvoja, nekad sama svoja žrtva. Prvo laži, onda se skrivaj, ili se probudi, ili zivaj, ali ne vuci me za sobom.
I love that tone, that guitar. Wow. Wow. Hey, man.
Hello again to all my friends.
Oh, Stevie. Okay, like I am a polite person. Oh, Jonathan. Jonathan, wow. Just when I thought I was gonna, okay. Jonathan, long time no talk. I'm speaking with a gentleman in Croatia, and that was his video, and I have some questions about it. Roni is going to be having a session outdoors on a hill. What was it? Jazz fusion hip hop, did you say? And he's just looking for tips and ideas on how to approach this session, this situation. And Jonathan, do I remember correctly? Are you in France, sir? I don't know why. I got the impression that you're in France. Anyway, Jonathan says very Hendrix, and yeah. Okay, good. What part of France, Jonathan? Jonathan, I have a good friend who does electronica in Normandy. But anyway, Jonathan says southeast. Okay. Jonathan says Hendrix, and I can definitely hear that, but I just kept thinking Zappa, not just the. Okay, I mean, like that to me, it was also very Zappa-esque, not just the guitar work, but just the time changes and the kind of how can I put it? Just very, very skillfully. It sounds off the cuff, but it's not anything but, right? And also, I love the fact that now, Roni, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Jonathan here, and just after I finish giving you my initial thoughts. First, I'm a fan, and I want to hear more. I think so. Yeah, I think it's very zappy. But here's another thing that I really love about it: the sound. I'm really bored with modern production values a lot of the time, and stuff that's just so ultra clean and so high definition and so just using everything, side chained and just God knows there's like AI involved now, and it's just too clean, too pristine, too mannered and formulaic, and it doesn't have hair on its chest. It's kind of an Americanism. It sounds organic and real, and analog, very analog-y. It's just really nice, man. It's like very nice, very good on the ears. This definitely not going to cause ear fatigue or brain fatigue or anything like that. It's very well mixed and mastered and everything. So kudos, man. I just like, that's real music. I can't, I'm not skilled enough as a musician to pull that kind of stuff off. Again, I'm just more of a songwriter. My stuff gets compared to Pink Floyd and Leonard Cohen by people who like what I do. So anyways, I'm always polite even when I don't really like something, but that was amazing. And also the animation, the video production, just top notch, man. And that's stuff that I won't say if I don't mean it. So, okay. So, and what does Jonathan say? One more out officially. It's also Broom. Okay, Kisa. Kisha. That was pronounced. What does the name of the song mean? I'm curious. Are the lyrics all in Croatian? Yeah, Leonard. Yep. Um, Leonard Cohen, Tom Waits, Floyd. I was never like a huge Floyd fan, but without meaning it, I tend to come off kind of Floydian. But anyways, what were you saying? But the song we just heard was called. What was it again? It was. How do I pronounce it? Sushivat? Suji vat? What does that mean? Sushivat. I think that's how I. And who's the lady singing? For me, is pre-dark side of the moon. Pre-dark side of the moon. Okay. You didn't say the dark side of the moon, Jonathan. You said dark side of the moon. When I was coming up, it was Dark Side of the Moon, and I had the LP, and I had the cassette, and I had the 8-track, and I had the posters in my room. Dark Side of the Moon. When did it become the Dark Side of the Moon? I just I'm working on a cover of Brain Damage right now, actually. I'm working on a cover of Brain Damage. That's my favorite album is Dark Side of the Moon. My favorite Floyd. But anyway. Roni, what's the meaning of that title, please? And while I'm waiting for Roni to co-life, living with another person. Okay. Cohabitation. Well, I'm going to have to go back and I was too focused in on the music to really follow the animation too closely. I'm definitely going to be going back and watching it again and checking out everything else that you got. People's favorite album, period. Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people like to dunk on Floyd nowadays, but, anyway, Roni, I met Jonathan through something called Air Windows, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the website. I'm curious to know if you have heard of Air Windows. Perhaps you have, and maybe you even know about Air Windows. Maybe you even use Air Windows. I await your reply. The album will be whole in animation. Well, awesome. I have so many questions, man. And like, this is really not a good venue for getting too many questions, all of my questions answered. So I'm looking forward to getting that email from you and hopefully seeing you on Discord. Okay. So I'm going to go to the Air Windows website. And let me see. Get both of these in the same OBS frame here. Okay. New tab. Airwindows.com. How to begin to talk about Air Windows. Okay, thank you. I will I might as well do that right now. Okay, friends. Hang on. Clicking on it, but oh, there we go. Direct messages. No. Oh, add friend. Pending one. I still don't know my way around Discord that well. Pending one. There we go. Accept. Awesome. Okay. Dude, I'm so glad we're connected there now. I don't think I can sleep after this, actually. But that's fine. This is airwindows.com, Roni, and you're looking at the creator of Air Windows. His name is Chris. I think his last name is Johnson. And I think he lives in the state of Vermont in the northeastern United States. And he makes plugins and he makes tools. So you can, and it's all open source, free, because Chris is a big believer in sharing. He's a very sharing, caring person. He has a great heart, and he has a toolkit called Air Windows Consolidated. And if you look on the sidebar here, these are his updates. He's whenever he releases a new tool, it goes here. Disintegrate is currently my favorite. I've been using it to achieve sort of Corgan-esque fuzz guitar sounds. About as close to a Corgan guitar sound as you can get, as I managed to get. Thank you, Jonathan. They go against the current. He's inspired by analog, but he doesn't duplicate other stuff, right? He does his own thing. His console emulations are his best. You think is okay. Jonathan, I still haven't dived into Console X. But I have plans to soon. Yes, his console emulations are really something, and there are a lot of them. My favorite is Console LA. But anyway, they out of the box is one way that I would use to describe Chris and his work. Dubplate 2, no. I tried Dubplate 1 for some mid-side in the master bus. And it was between Dubplate and Ozone 11. I went with Ozone 11. But then again, I think it's not really, I think Dubplate is not really intended for my style, what I'm doing, but I will give Dubplate 2 a try. I saw his video about it the other day. But anyway, I would tell you, Roni, check this guy out. Go to his YouTube channel, Air Windows, and subscribe. He also does long live streams where he's either doing plug-in development or he's playing Minecraft and talking about things. Very interesting mind. And his toolkit, which you can use, and I'll show it to you right now. I'll start Cakewalk again, and I'll actually show you in the this new project that I was working on when you when you came in, I actually used an Air Windows plugin on this acoustic bass part that I've been, I was tinkering with the sound. This one here is called Bass Drive, and it's I consider it a secret weapon. It's called Bass Drive. It's under Amp Sims, but it's a secret weapon. I happen to be using it on a bass line, but it can be used for a lot of different things. It helps parts cut through a mix in a very pleasing way. All I did was roll presence down a little bit, and I can A/B it for you right now. Off, on. So in Air Windows Consolidated, this is one plugin that you load the plugin, and then you've got all these different tools and sub menus, subdirectories, whatever. And so these are the categories. And they can be extremely subtle. Some of them you can't hear what they're doing. And some of these tools are like, instrument flying an aircraft. But then some of them can be wildly extreme. It's just a wonderful thing to discover. Air Windows Consolidated. That's what it looks like. So, Jonathan, I think that's about all I can say about it right now. But good. Yeah, it's a lot of tools, isn't it? It's quite the toolkit. There are things in here, Roni, that you never even imagined. Okay? I'll show you another one of my favorites. It's called Creature. Well, there's time for this more later, but trust me, it's just like it's just an endless possibilities here. So EQs that are not technically EQs and filters that are not technically filters. Things like that. It's all about like peak energy manipulation, peak energy redistribution, energy distribution is the way I would sum it up in my mind. Jonathan, are you still there? The new one had an EQ. It gives more bass. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. Oh, yeah. I was behind my... Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to my OBS. All right. There we go. There it is. Whoops. All right. Wrong screen. So that's what it looks like. And, so you this is like one instance of the plugin that I've loaded right here, right there. But then, there's all these tools in here under different categories. These are the consoles that Jonathan was talking about. And they're amazing. So, and he's prolific. He's always working. He's always coming out with new stuff. And he's currently working on a console system for hip hop. What's that going to be called, Jonathan? Console H for hip hop? Is that what it's going to be called? Um, you got more technical stuff like dithers and just filters of all kinds, utilities. The reason when I played the Tom Waits cover, the reason it was in mono for the first little while was because I had an Air Windows plug-in at the end of the mastering chain because I had to check it in mono. That's where the comb filtering is coming in. Okay, he's going to make an orchestral console too. Yeah, console H. Yeah, right. So, Roni, all you got to do is go to airwindows.com. Consolidated plugin is here. And you click on that. And it takes you to GitHub. And then I'm Windows 64-bit, so I might as well do that right now because he just added a new tool, Dubplate 2, and I haven't updated yet. So I'm going to click on that and download it. It's super easy. So let me see, did that finish downloading? Yeah, so pull up my my downloads folder here, and there it is. Okay, run anyway. Yes. Okay. Accept the agreement. Next. Next. Install. Oh. I got a quick cakewalk. Okay. All right. And that's it. Now my Air Windows Consolidated toolkit is updated. That's it. So, an orchestral console too. That's amazing. So, anyways, guys. Jonathan, are you on Discord at all, sir? Because if you are, I've got a small group of really good friends there. Yes, well, if you care to, here's my handle. Yeah. Here's my handle. You're welcome to send me an ad request. And for me, this is what it's really all about. I look at the just the whole landscape right now in terms of releasing music and promoting music, and it's such a, I don't want anything to do with it. I just want to make music, enjoy making music, and be able to share it with a few other people where it's meaningful, you know. Thank you, Jonathan. I hope to see you there. And Roni, I guess I am. It's about time I should get going. Jonathan was another pleasant surprise. Thank you, Jonathan, for chiming in. I really appreciate it, man. Incredible. Thanks to both of you. And Roni, I hope to talk with you sometime soon on Discord. Yeah. Thanks, Jonathan. You be well, okay? Have a What time is it over there? Late night, right? You're like 8 hours behind, I think. Have a good sleep, sir. And Roni, I think I'm gonna just ticked over 3 hours on this, so I think I'm going to sign off here. But I have a lot of questions for you. That was really impressive what you showed me there, and I'm honored. Yeah. Okay. 11:23. Yeah. Or 11:38. 11:38. Yeah. Okay. Um. Good. I'll see you on Discord then. And again, I'm really to meet someone making music of that caliber is an honor to me. Yes, I like it very much indeed. Okay, thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I will be listening to it. Trust me. I will. By the end of tomorrow, I will have found everything and listened to it. I'm sure. Okay. Zappy. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and type that in right now. Well, I already subscribed, right? So, project. It's all there. I'll find it. I'll find it. I will. All right. So I hope to see you tomorrow sometime on Discord. Okay. You made my night, sir. Both of you made my night. Appreciate it, man. No, seriously, you have no idea. No idea. And thank you for listening to me as well. You have pleasant dreams there, sir. Talk to you soon. Over and out.